was a bitterly cold 6 degrees last night, so I just put this frost cover on the chilies just in case, because that's pretty cold and you can see the condensation. But the sun's out now, so let's take it off. Hello and welcome. I took some footage of the garden just to do a little bit of an update the other day and totally forgot to do an intro and an outro. So I'm coming to you from the future at 8 o'clock at night. It is pitch black out here. It is amazing how the seasons change. However, Melbourne is experiencing a heat wave at the moment. We are mid-April and we have had 31 degrees today, which is this in Fahrenheit. We will have 31 again tomorrow, and then it will fluctuate back up to 30 later this week, which is just incredible. Perfect for my peppers and my Jimmy Nardellas that are still set to ripen, but I think they're going to really enjoy that heat. So let's have a look at the garden and see how beautiful it is looking at this time of the year. So you know, the tomato vines have all been taken down bar one, but you know, I think that the garden has never looked prettier with all these flowers finally coming into bloom. Everything's just looking so lush. I have staked up the bush beans. Like, look at these cosmos. They're just stunning. This bed I'm going to have to clean out and put the new soil in, because this had just the last little tomatoes that aren't going to do anything, I don't believe. The cucumber plants need to be taken out now because we've got just a couple of little ones that may ripen. And this one vine, now this is interesting. So this one got severed, that's the severed point, when we cut the olive tree down. And then this is a sucker that I let grow to take over, and it has managed to get all the way over this way, producing more fruits. You know, I said I was going to leave all the suckers at the end of the season, so look at all these fruits that we've managed to get all the way down to Nelly, the end. We've got beans galore at the moment. Look at all these beans, and they're like velvet when you cook them. So good. I'm not sure if we're going to get any pumpkins from this so late in the season. The birds have been going crazy in these garden beds the last couple of days. I did have a little female on this bit, but I don't think that that's going to be feasible. It looks yellow to me already. Look at this stunning color. It just reminds me of vintage. I got these from Mitre 10 and they're just absolutely delicious. All the brassicas I've potted up now, so they've got bigger pots to be able to stretch their legs in. I've got some cream nasturtiums at the front there, some of the candy beetroots and some golden ones. You need some water, don't you, darling? I cut a lot of the suckers off these strawberries, and I think I cut a couple too early. These ones that look like they're dying. I've put all my beans in, so I've got 4 different types of beans plus broad beans. So the Delta snow peas, the Mammoth snows, sugar snaps and shelling peas, and then a couple of broad beans. And then we've still got the beans from earlier in the season that are starting to produce. But I staked up all these peppers and chilies. Look how many jalapenos. Oh my goodness. The Jimmy Nardellos, they are taking their sweet time, and hopefully they are nice and sweet. This one, I'm hoping we get something out of this one. This is a chocolate chili. The capsicum finally starting to colour up. These are the banana peppers, so they've clearly had a bit of cross-pollination with this lilac chili. And that's what the yellow bananas normally look like, but you can see that these ones have got that purple tinge to them. More capsicums. Look at all these gochugarus. Let's just take a moment to have a look at this production. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on this teeny tiny plant. I did notice that we had a eggplant in here, but I don't think that this is going to form up before the end of the season, unfortunately. I did already purchase some of these seeds, so I will plant them next year. These celeries are now really starting to look like celery stalks. The leeks, what on earth? Leeks take forever. And why is there so many ants on you? This lady, I think, is going to start having some grains that we can potentially take off this. So these are some of the transplanted beans. They do not like to be transplanted, especially those delta ones. They get very sloppy and sad, but they should bounce back. Got some butter beans, and my son's climbing bean actually had the most mammoth bean on it the other day that I ate for dinner, and it was delicious. A couple of the broad beans. One of the comments was to put these holographic tape in to stop the birds, but unfortunately I don't think our birds care. They are still scratching around in here. I did actually plant some seeds direct for some more peas and beans down here, and I'm pretty sure they're gone now. So I've just started them in a seedling tray. Like, look at this. That's like a legit celery stalk. I mean, it's not all the way there, but it's close. Mr. Fennel's starting to go in the right direction. It is just an absolute delight to see the garden just so productive. I'm just loving it. And at the start of the season, I was hoping that we would get a couple more of these cafe au laits, and this has just not stopped producing these ginormous heads. We've still got so many more buds on this plant. And one of the tomatoes I took down, I took a very healthy sucker off it, so just got that in the water at the moment. We've got Lebanese zucchinis. Oh, and I forgot to show you that we have... Were you a girl or a boy? Oh, you're a girl. Oh, might just have to go fertilise that one quickly before it closes up, just in case. And I have waited all season for a golden zucchini, and I finally got one. So I've currently got one of all three at the moment. Black Beauty, golden, and the Lebanese. These sweet potatoes are definitely turning, so I think April is their harvesting due time, so they look like they're right on schedule. So we'll be breaking apart this back straw bale, and the front one we will then move into the back position. And maybe this I bought for the onions and maybe even some garlics. And look at this guy. That's the beetroot that I put back in. Whether that was the right decision or not, I'm not sure. But it seems happy. It's my meadow sweet, doing well. Let's see if there's any carrots under here poking their heads up. Oh, it might be one there actually. Ooh, exciting. And what about under here? No, none under there yet. So many bees today. Just so pretty. I'm just so happy. Well, thanks so much for watching. I'm so impressed with how everything is doing. Can't wait to get those brassicas in. I'm going to be taking a lot of the dirt out of the garden beds in the next coming weeks. I even bought myself a vintage wheelbarrow because we didn't actually have a wheelbarrow. So to be able to get all of that soil out, and all the soil that I've purchased from Vasily's garden is well hydrophobic now. So it really does need to have some time to process in some moisture, and then it's good to go in the garden. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a great day. Bye.